Ready to bring you all the action. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got John Lure. Farrell is out there with Matthews. Then it's Johnson, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. Now here's Gibson. Johnson left side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Evans. Shoots over Matthews. Evans, good.
And that's just having an overall awareness. Evans does not flinch when he sees the clock running down.
Farrell kicks to Plumlee. Dishes to Lure. Matthews left side. For 3. Ariza with the rebound. And it's Evans in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Matthews with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Farrell gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Evans goes in. Makes it off the glass. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
Evans is great at taking it inside. If you give him a lane, he exploits it every time.
Farrell kicks to Matthews. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Johnson. With some arc. And the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Lure. Johnson surveying the floor. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Evans kicks to Johnson. Down low, here's Lopez, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Johnson, pass to Farrell. Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Clock at 6. Farrell for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Evans against Matthews. Johnson surveying the floor. Evans left side. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Evans has got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Farrell kicks to Plumlee. To the right side. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Lure with it. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. Ariza covering. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. So both teams making some changes here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Bazemore following the shot by Evans. Here's Farrell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Now here's Evans. 6 points for him. And Evans throws it down hard.
Gotta admire the leaping ability of Tyreek. Terrific at slamming it home.
Here's Farrell. He's got 8. And the pass to Vonleh. Just 5 on the clock. Farrell, that's a 2-pointer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Farrell's got 10.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Grant the pass to Udo. Back to Grant. Now here's Udo. D right on him from 11 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out. Down low. Here's Farrell. They get it again. Some solid defense from Grant. Right wing. Shoots. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Bacon. Williams' shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Farrell kicks to Williams. Back to Farrell. Passes to Bazemore. Here's Bacon. Covered by Evans. The shot's good from Bacon. Bacon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Vonleh. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Grant, that's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Kleba. Tipped away. It's stolen by Udo. To the inside, Grant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Bazemore kicks to Farrell. Shoots over Grant. Farrell gets the bucket. Farrell's got 12.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Grant outside. Offline with his 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Bacon the pass to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
Tyler Johnson is out there with Grant. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Measury. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 4. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Grant. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Aiken is out there with Williams. Then there's Kent Baseman. And it's Farrell in at the point.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Kleba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Measury with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Farrell looking around. There's Bacon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bacon's got 5 points so far. And stolen by Bazemore. Pass to Kleba. Puts up a 3. Measury with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant kicks to Johnson. Four on the clock. Fires from deep. And Bacon pulls it down. And there's the pass to Bazemore. Here's Bacon. Defended by Measury. Pass to Kleba. Now Bazemore. They get it again. Tries yet again. Stolen by Grant. It's 2-on-1. Johnson, a wide open look. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go. Measury's got his first basket.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Lure gets it to go.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Grant against Matthews. Over in the corner, Harkless. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Harkless has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Johnson. And here's Matthews. Bazemore on the wing. From beyond the arc, the rebound by Grant. Johnson against Bazemore. The kick out to Lopez. Grant outside. Back to Lopez. Over Plumlee. And that one hits back iron. Bazemore on the wing. The feed to Lure. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. His first shot coming late. The shot misses. Now here's Bazemore. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks to Matthews. From deep, trying to get open is Bazemore. Matthews, no good. Matthews is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Lure. Back to Matthews. And here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Johnson. Bazemore misses. Johnson with it. He feeds it to Grant. He kicks to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he can't get the first one. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Lure. Good on the second free throw. Here is Matthews. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bazemore against Johnson. Back to Plumlee. Johnson outside. To end the cold streak. Tyreek Evans comes up with the rebound. Bazemore against Johnson. Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Robin Lopez. Outside Matthews. Pass to Bazemore. Over Gibson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Evans. Here's Gibson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Evans, right side. 5 on the clock. Good D by Matthews. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. There's the pass to Bazemore. Shot to stop the run.
Bazemore has a high motor. He puts his athleticism to use.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Bazemore. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Passes to Bacon. It's stolen by Ariza. pass to Evans. From the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Bazemore kicks to Matthews. It's Vonleh atop the key. Bazemore against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. The rebound by Gibson.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Johnson finds Evans. Back to Johnson. A 3 ball. And no good that time. And the first half is now in the books. The home team up by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Tyreke Evans brought his A game early tonight. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Johnson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. We've got Evans. Taj Gibson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Farrell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. We've got Farrell. Plumlee out there with John Lure. Then it's Matthews, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Here's Evans, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Evans has got 13 points.
I mean, you got to admire how great a scorer Evans can be at times. Love seeing him catch fire, torching the defense.
And Gibson over to help. And Lure gets it to go.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots, you are in rhythm.
Here's Evans. The teardrop falls in. Evans has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Over in the corner, Matthews. His 3-pointers off the mark. Matthews has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Evans. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Tyreke has solid floor awareness. Outstanding at knowing when one of his guys is open.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Grant outside. Inside, there's Hollis Jefferson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Without question, Tyreke Evans displaying his skills today.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
Williams, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Williams kicks to Farrell. Williams against Lopez. High arcing shot.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Grant up and in on the layup. Grant's got 6 points.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Grant kicks to Measuring. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. 11 feet away. Bucket is good. That's now 8 points for Jaren Grant.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Williams against Lopez. Williams inside. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. Here's Evans. And it's Lure with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Evans against Matthews. Lure the pass to Johnson. Outside Matthews. And the three off target. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Farrell kicks to Williams. Back to Farrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 14 points for him.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Farrell's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez against Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. At the line for 2. And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And they're on the break. Farrell for 3. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Now Grant. 8 points for him. Lopez. Bonley with the rebound.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
The jump hook. Lopez, no luck. Lopez is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Bacon the pass to Kleba. Power down with both hands.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Back to Grant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
High percentage play. Working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Here's Farrell. He's got 14. Kicks to Bazemore. Back to Farrell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Farrell's got 16 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now the pass to Harkless. To the paint. Here's Ariza. That's tipped. And here's Bazemore. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Farrell gets the bucket. Farrell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 8. Here's Harkless. Vonleh with the rebound. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Ariza. And here comes the break. Now the dish to Udo. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Udo. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bacon. And Harkless pulls it down. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Passes to Johnson. For 3. It's rebounded by Farrell. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Taj Gibson's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And he makes both free throws.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Gibson. Shoots over Bazemore. No good from Gibson. And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Udo. Evans out there with Johnson. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And Gibson kicks to Evans. Shoots over Bazemore. And it's Evans missing. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Vonleh. Evans with it. Pass to Udo. He dishes it to Gibson. To the middle. Here's Harkless. Feeds it to Udo. And he banks in the layup.
And when he gets the ball that deep, not much you can do to stop it.
He knows what he's good at. Gets the position he wants, then with the tools to finish.
Bazemore finds Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Bazemore can give you a little playmaking from the wing position, looking smooth in that pick and roll.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Farrell passes to Bazemore. 6 to shoot. The pass to Kleba. A three-pointer, no good. Johnson kicks to Evans. Off target at the rim. Bazemore with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Trying to get open is Johnson. Kleba, the pass to Bazemore. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Measury, he's checked in for Udo. The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Bazemore against Johnson. Pulls up on the wing, and that one hits back iron. It's Matthews on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. It's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Passes it to Measury. Harkless kicks to Gibson. Over Johnson. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
Taj is a high percentage mid-range shooter. Has such a nice stroke from there.
Pass to Bazemore. Harkless with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Evans. A rebound by Johnson.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Knocked loose. Lure. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Taj Gibson picks one up. Free throw good. Lure. Robin Lopez is checked in for Salah Measure. And Lure drops them both. And the home team has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Evans against Matthews. Evans goes in. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Love the veracity of Evans when he's attacking the cup. He's looking for the foul.
And both free throws good for Evans. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the floater. And Lure kicks to Matthews. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Mo Harkless. Harkless has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Farrell. Outside Matthews. Over in the corner. Lure out to the right wing. And Gibson over to help. Gibson with the steal. Johnson in the corner. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Farrell gets the bucket. Here's Evans. Dishes it to Harkless. Here's Gibson. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Gibson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gibson's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyreke Evans.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Here's Ariza. Gibson finds Ariza. To the inside. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Here's Farrell. He's guarded by Johnson. Farrell passes to Lure. Ariza against Johnson. Plumlee, no luck. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Evans feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Here's Farrell. Johnson with the block. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Ariza against Lure. Ariza with the bucket.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
And Gibson sends it back.
Nice defense from Taj, one of the best rim protectors in this league.
Evans against Matthews. Now here's Evans. He's tightly guarded. Yep, it counts.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. From 13, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.